Hi Tauruses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your December 2017 reading. I'm going to start out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please bless Tauruses, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or strong in their chart, with a clearly defined word of prayer, please, for the month of December 2017 that we will refer to at the end of the reading. Thank you. Now, I just got some really good Lenormand cards, and they have painted a story for some or a particular energy that Spirit wants to talk about, okay? Before I begin, I want to say a great big thank you to those of you who have come to me for weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, yearly, etc. readings, and for providing me with feedback of how once you started taking steps to bring this spiritual information into your path and to allow Spirit to guide you, how these beautiful blessings have turned out in the end. It helps for me to continue to do what it is that I am doing. So thank you and welcome to those of you who are new. So I'm going to start out the reading with a circle spread. This is going to combine the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And for further clarification, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland as we go through each step of the circle spread before us. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Taurus with clearly defined messages regarding Taurus's life path here on Earth at this time. We'll start out with career and financial energies. Please provide guidance and clarity when it comes to specific and or various messages, because we have so many people listening. So the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time, which is you, is the card of disillusion. Okay, this is when, yes, we've been through a lot. Each of those silver swords represents pain, anguish, frustrations, memories of the past, but things that we had to go through to become a much stronger, highly spiritual person. We have earned now the opportunity to grab that 10th sword, that golden 10th sword, and to break into a new path because we are standing up stronger, because we are now not resting on disillusion, on that which was kind of preventing us from moving forward. Now for clarity, again, I said I'm adding the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Absolutely love this deck. Clarity, please, for Tauruses for December 2017. So, yeah, Spirit's saying the lessons that have been taught to you have to do with some sort of, well, it has to do with discontent and boredom. So it was what you chose to do in your life path when you became discontent and bored. Disillusioned now that you are no longer taking those paths anymore. The 10 of Swords is the end of the path. It's time to think about a new path and how you're going to do it differently moving forward. Now in your mental aspects position, you guys are coming to an awareness with the Magician energies of deciding, okay, I understand what it is I needed to learn about myself. I know what it is I have to manifest. But it's like you're finding out right at the time with the Tower energies, right at the time that something starts to crumble. That has to do with your foundation. Some of you, not all of you. I can only pull so many messages. If you want a personal reading, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. The information is the box below. And we'll continue with the relationship sector. Relationships, yes. I see wanting to maybe give, care, have a lot of finances, care for others, give to others, and yet at the same time, the decisions we're making in our relationships with others have to do with disruption. Disruption of our soul. We want to be this great, giving, caring, wealthy person, but we're choosing to allow something to come in and tear that reality apart. So we have to think about now as we move forward into this new year, at the end of December. Some of you may understand what this is. These are energies. I'll keep clarifying and we'll just, I pull things different, so, you know, bear with me and hop on to this crazy train I got going on. We've got creative inspirations right now. So the High Priest is here to tell you congratulations. He's looking at the life story of your book. He sees how far you come, and he is congratulating you for making it through some very difficult times. And now he's saying you are being blessed to take a key into a new path. But try not to carry the conflict and defeat with you. Try and take that conflict and defeat, that discontent and boredom, and to come to an awareness about what this new path can look like. As you let an old path crumble, as you get rid of things that disrupt your ability to succeed in December 2017. In your actions position, we have the Druid. So again, you guys have all of the elements as the Magician to give birth to something new with the fertility energies. You have the ability to take the action to give birth to a brand new path. What is it you want to manifest? How do you want it to look? Positive, negative. To yourself, not anyone else. This is about what you do with your time in your quiet space. Does it fulfill you? Does it not? Because emotionally, the truth of the situation is going to come. And it's going to be connected to an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or it's about you guys speaking the truth. But I do feel air sign energy there in your emotions. So some of this conflict and defeat that has caused disruption in your life and the cracks in the foundation have to do with coming to the truth about maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is a general reading. So take the Magician energies and give birth to what it is you want or do not want with this person as you move forward in your path. With or without, subconsciously, you will be looking at a path when it comes to financial and material changes, which usually aren't that positive. They're like worries about money with the 5. And it's being provided with the High Priestess, thank goodness. So know subconsciously that the High Priestess is taking care of everything in the path before you. She will provide you with answers where there is confusion. So, oh, this is fascinating. Yeah, in your practical matters, day to day. Something's going to happen in combination or connection to your foundation and the things that you are trying to achieve. Something's going to happen and it's going to come in quickly. It may be that you need to start making these changes right away before something takes place, or something is going to take place that's going to kind of make you have to look at yourself, is what I just heard. For whoever this is. Now, in your inner strengths position, you do have the abilities to stay balanced. The energies to be able to stay balanced. So you have these energies to express yourself very clearly, fairly, in a way that's kind. You have these energies, and these energies are going to help for you to bring balance to something that I think beyond the disillusion in this new beginning, you want to give birth to. You want to get to the truth of the situation. You want to speak your piece and feel acknowledged, I feel. What does this card say? Yeah. Okay, so in a layout to my right, for further clarification, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, you're getting the truth sword, okay? You've gone from disillusion to holy mackerel, here's the truth. And this is twice that we've seen the truth sword. In the next week and a half to 2 weeks, Spirit's going to put you on a new path, or you get to choose this new path. And it's a difficult path. This is a path where you have to kind of cut away from friends, family, circumstances, situations, environments, and step into an area that's brand new, which can be a little scary. But you've got a lot of support here, especially from a fire sign. I feel male. Because they're structured, they're organized, they're caring, they're giving. They can help provide support. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And they're going to be what helps for you to maybe move forward in some way. When it comes to your health, I'm especially feeling. So Spirit's saying you're going to run into obstacles. But these obstacles are happening because they want you to understand that that path is over in the next 2 to Nope, week and a half to 2 weeks. Wow. So as you're running into obstacles, know that that is not the path that was meant for you. Spirit wants you to turn around and try something new, something different, a different direction, a different idea. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have solace. So this is coming up over the edge of being up in your head and finding out, why was I up in my head? What do I want moving forward? And Spirit's bringing in the fulfillment of wishes because of some sort of suffering I'm feeling. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks in your outcome position, there is discontent and triumph, which is an interesting combination. I would like to clarify that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't bring the second card. So there's discontent. There's like unfulfillment or unhappiness when it comes to through a traditional connection. Maybe through earning some sort of money somehow. And some of you, not all of you, are going to triumph. Maybe they're saying if you don't put in the energy and you become discontent, you won't be able to follow the footsteps of a person, place, or situation. And you want to triumph. So Spirit's providing you, I feel, with this new path so that you can reflect on who you are now after love was offered, but you didn't feel as though it grew. You will be provided with the energies of the Courage card to handle any sort of defeat. Know that a lot of the feelings and thoughts of defeat will come from within. So triumph. Focus on triumph, not on defeat. How can you triumph moving forward, Tauruses? In a 3-card summary to my left, we've got the first week and a half to 2 weeks. Speaking of patience and planning. Okay, so one path might come to an end. We're coming to an awareness. We may have to move in a new direction. We have to make sure that we make plans that won't cause disruption, conflict, and defeat. We need to open our heart to understanding different ideas, ways, people who want to maybe help us. And there's a firm foundation involved with that open heart. So listen and understand what Spirit's trying to tell you in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. There's going to be new beginnings, and what you reap you will sow, and you are being blessed with victory and success to be able to find that firm foundation or happiness in your heart again. But it's going to take some time in solitude for the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's saying, until you sacrifice this something that won't be let go of, trying to still get to the truth through your actions. And really what Spirit's saying is it's emotional withdrawal that will finally release you from some sort of mental conflict. They're saying there's something you're very passionate about in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and it is important to know that you have the throat chakra there as well to speak your truth. This is what will help you to get through emotional loss and to reconnect with the spiritual union. Maybe this is a family argument. This is something that's very important to you. And maybe it is starting to get more clear. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have the solar plexus chakra glowing brightly, happy. Why? Because love begins. And sometimes this is when love re-begins, if that's a word, restarts. Letting go of the memories of things that happened in the past, memories of love and maybe difficulties of the past, but taking and imagining letting all those candles go out into the ocean, knowing that you'll always have your memories, but that now it is time to move forward, to choose wisely in your path what is best for you. You will have to go through some sort of heartache and loss in December, but this is a healing time. So instead of being trapped in fear, turn those fears into goals. Plant those goals and be patient. Know that in the next 4 to 6 weeks you are, with this card, becoming the strong authority of your own path because of what you're learning about yourself. You're starting to stand your ground. And you may be rejoicing in celebration. Some of you may be desiring a connection with someone else. If it's a third person, be careful. But I see it also as celebrating something you've always wanted to do. You're finally getting there. You want to prosper. You're seeing something in yourself that is so beautiful because of this. This is your Christmas present. Destiny. I feel that by Christmas, you guys are going to have a completely different outlook on life than you may have had in the last, I don't know, I think into the first week or so of December. And this is because you guys are going through a very inner spiritual transformation. A lot of people are going through this because we're coming to the end of a number 1 year, going into the next 9 years with what we learn about ourselves or someone else at this time. Again, I feel like Christmas is a time where we're going to finally be blessed with something we've wanted to feel or see or know. Something we maybe even need to hear in our heart of hearts. And to understand something will help for you guys, Tauruses, to better understand yourselves. So, when I looked at the Lenormand cards before the read, they spoke of you guys bringing an end to a situation that actually involved people who were very devoted, or a person who was very devoted. It looks like a woman in this card. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's saying there's a crack in the tree. But you can make it grow and prosper and still be alive as someone comes in with a message. Things might change on the path you're on. But when I summed things up with the garden and the moon, these two said exactly this. Let me get to that page. These are new. I'm so excited that there is an emotional event that's going to change within you. But it's going to go through, again, you being clear about what you do and do not want in your life, and or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And you're going to be moving on in your life towards this emotion. And it's through the emotion that you will finally be able to express yourself and to heal and change your life for the better. So that is a very important message for someone. I feel it is definitely a message for a family connection or someone who feels like family. All right, so the word of prayer that we pulled earlier, oh no, we still are only 17 minutes. Oh my gosh, that was so deep. Am I the only one that thought that was deep? Okay, so let's get into love and romance. Oh, that's what I didn't add. Okay, well, I do them all differently. I'm called to do them in whatever order I'm called to do them in. So I'm going to pull from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to do a Celtic spread with the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for further clarification as we go through each step of this Celtic spread before us. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Taurus. Love and romance energies, December 2017. Holy mackerel. Okay. All right. Well, the card representing you guys right now here on Earth at this time is deception. So you guys may have found out that someone was wearing a false mask in a connection, or you will find out. Some of you may feel that you know something and you're trying to get to the answer of that. Now, some of you have made it beyond this, and if you haven't, this person who's wearing a false mask, know that there will be success, and Spirit saying congratulations. So if there's been someone in your life who is deceptive, they're not who they make themselves out to be, you will succeed when it comes to energies, memories, anything tied to that person. So the card crossing those is the Risk card. Taking a risk when it comes to bringing a relationship, could be a family or friend relationship, to a higher level of commitment. To you, that may feel very risky. In your thoughts position, Spirit's saying you need to release a person or maybe some memories that made you feel like this. The time has come to clear those energies in your thoughts and to meditate on what your new path in life is going to start looking like. Ask Spirit to give you the strength to release those energies and pray continually for freedom from those thoughts. Okay? Now, in your foundation, we've got you deserve love. You are lovable. Some of you are very confident. And Spirit's telling you that love is aiming at you. With Cupid's arrow, it is focused on you. Maybe that's what's making you want to take a risk about a situation, wanting to reconnect somehow. In the recent past, you had the High Priestess of Spirit guiding your way when it came to a separation from another person. So you separated from maybe someone who was important to you. And the High Priestess of Spirit was guiding you the entire way, as well as now. As you contemplate taking a risk to open your heart to someone and to succeeding confidently, trusting in Spirit that as you meditate to clear this energy, they will help for you to do so. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you are very attractive. You're attracting love left and right just because you enjoyed life. And the High Priestess of Water is here because she's helping you with your emotions. She's helping you to feel completely loved. And that's what's going to build your confidence. That's what's going to continue to build your confidence. Now, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you've got the wishing well. You can hope, wish, and pray for whatever you so choose, and Spirit will always help for you to be as blessed and protected as you can in that choice as each human makes. Just be careful what you're wishing for. Take some time to think about things. Each person is in their own path, each day in their own thoughts, connecting with spirituality, making decisions for themselves. Understand that we connect with others to learn more about ourselves, and that they know not what they do because they're focused on their path. So forgive and understand why you pulled a person or situation into your life path. Why you pulled a situation, especially I feel, into your path. Because it's by learning what this situation was, how it happened, and what it is, by learning about it, you can be released from it, and now you can wish and meditate on something newer and better as you move forward. You've got so much protection when it comes to your heart and love. Spirit's all around you. They're telling you with spiritual advice not only to stay loyal to others, but to remember to stay loyal to yourself as you connect to maybe new friends. Friends who are maybe experiencing the same stuff as you are. And they're trying to release the same pain through meditation, prayer, etc. as well. In your hopes and fears position, with the trapped card, know that we are never stuck. We can always make a romantic gesture. We can always take our mind and our body and move ourselves in whatever direction we so choose. Know that you are lovable as you do, and be very confident. Forgive and learn when it comes to those around you, even if someone else is deceptive. You can raise that connection to a higher level of commitment as long as you leave the harsh energies in the past. And that doesn't mean like falling in love. That means healing from someone you were separated from to a situation now where either you express your love and it works or it doesn't, and then you start focusing on your own path that you've been blessed with in your own mind, body, and spirit. So in your outcome position, some of you are receiving the belonging card, trying to figure out where it is exactly that you belong. And Spirit's telling you guys to have faith and trust in them. They will bring you that clarity if you remain patient. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, you're receiving the understanding card. And this is actually finally being able to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone And Spirit, like I said, shining down on you, giving you the answers you've been waiting for, the clarity, the understanding, because you chose to open up and have a discussion. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have hope shining down on your path. Some of you are afraid to move down that path because there definitely needs to be healing with family members. Not necessarily your parents, but in a lot of cases it could be. Your love life will benefit as you forgive your parents, because they're making, I shouldn't say they're making, because we choose for ourselves, but it's our connection to them that's making us, that's making ourselves. We think, not we. Taurus is maybe thinking that someone else has caused for them to behave a certain way or to make certain choices, and that is not it. We are in our own path, and what we choose to do in our path for ourselves is our own gig. People around us are doing their own gig. You know, they're not a part of our path when it comes to why we're here, why we come alone and die alone, and I can go along about that forever. So they're giving you a little message here. They're saying, whatever it is that you've been doing with these cycles, whatever this cycle may be that you need to figure out in the next few weeks, something that you've been doing over and over again that keeps causing bad things to happen, keeps causing things to just not work out, it's time to pinpoint what those cycles are and to become clear, to change it up, to do something different. Messages will be coming to you. I feel there's spiritual messages. I'm going to continue in the next 4 to 6 weeks in the outcome position. Some of you may have a hard time being obedient to the rules and regulations of an establishment. Some of you have lost your own boundaries and rules with your own life, and somehow you ended up with a blindfold on, trying to defend and protect, but your balance is off. Can you see your scale there? It's off balance because of some sort of disobedience to your own self, because you followed your passions, which is okay to some extent. But when it leads you to become or carry deceptive energies or get involved with deceptive energies, Spirit's saying it's your choice moving forward. Do you want to continue on the path that you've been on that maybe you're deceiving yourself about? Again, they're going to bless you whichever way you take. They're going to try to protect you, but they're always trying to guide you towards happiness and fulfillment. They're saying right now, for some of you, not all of you, there may be chaos in the next 4 to 6 weeks, but it is a time to come to the understanding that everyone summons in what happens to them in their path. Of course, when we're born and young, we don't, but it builds us into who we are, so we can start understanding that as soon as we connect with those things and environments around us, we choose who we bring in and who we don't want. And this is a time to start thinking about how to pay attention to red flags. If someone is being true to you or not, and how to free yourself if they aren't. Stay optimistic. Let go of control. Life is going to happen as it's going to happen anyway, but the most important message here is that once you speak your truth, let the pain and anguish of the past go with it. And however a person responds, of course, we don't have control over, but we do have control over deciding what it is we're passionate about, if we or someone else is being deceptive, if there's going to be chaos, and if so, we need to change up, we, Tauruses, need to change up some sort of cycle and summon in something special that helps for you to protect your loyalty through and with your friends, that helps to reflect your individuality. Thank you. So I'm just going to quick clarify anything else. Deception, yes. Looking at things through rose-colored glasses, fantasizing, being angry, taking a risk to engage with a separation from someone, releasing the pain and anguish with your sword in the air, angry, trying to find a solid foundation, trying to find balance, missing the feeling of importance from the past with a connection to someone. And then we have maybe a judge here. We have the high priest is protecting your heart, people attracted to helping you, caring for you, and you have control over forgiving and learning what it is you wish for. Now that you're rising to a higher level spiritually, you're above and beyond the old battles. And Spirit's saying, lay it down. Lay down that battle of the past. It's too heavy. It's over. It's done. Be loyal to yourself. Ask for help from others. You are no longer trapped to a situation involving an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, an older one, anyone over 30. Express your love. You don't have to express your love. That is a choice. But knowing that in your outcome position, you are being blessed with a new, exciting, passionate, creative path that's happy for you. So have faith that you will find out exactly where it is you belong, and that after you have heart-to-heart conversations and healing, you may still realize that it's time to move forward, but you're going to move forward in a path with great knowledge. We are never stuck. But we do have the choice to decide if there's going to be chaos in our path or not. We do get to decide who and what we're going to summon into our future. So we need to slow down and look at situations for exactly what they are. Are they unfulfilling? Are they fulfilling? If they're fulfilling, we remain with it. And if not, we go on to the next life experience, right? So the word of prayer I pulled for you earlier. Oh goodness, where did it go? Here it is mother. Oh my gosh. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. This card says that your current situation is rooted in your feelings about your mother. The first thought that springs to your mind right now is exactly what needs to be addressed and healed. Regardless of your mother's lifestyle or history, you are the one currently living with your feelings. So Mother Mary seeks to support you in gently adjusting the way you view your past, to give you more freedom in your present and future life. As you hold a compassionate viewpoint towards your mother and see her as a fallible human who was just doing the best that she could, you will heal in profound ways. Having a healed viewpoint concerning your mother allows you to be more open to receiving God's gifts, from helping others, and messages from the divine. Ask Mother Mary for assistance in releasing any old or heavy emotions connected to your mother, so that you can better enjoy each moment of your life. So 4 and 2, and how that may apply to each of you. Know that these messages are not for everyone, but please be sure to comment and let me know how they do apply, if they do. And if you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. My information is listed below in the box. So blessings to you all. Open up your heart. Make Christmas a beautiful time of fulfillment and forgiveness and new beginnings, mostly within yourself. Take care and God bless.